we need to start season 16 with a little toast. So we do have some treats. Each of you are getting a Jessica Wilde chip. Take one chip,
Is this your Tic Tac
pass the bag. This is my version of the Tic Tac lunch, the Jessica Wilde chip. Season 16! I love that chip! Hello, I am Joey Nolfi with Entertainment Weekly, here to tell you we have finally exited the year-long queue to get into the Sasha Colby meet and greet. And the only way to go up from season 15 is, of course, season 16, and that's called math, if you didn't know. And as you can see, we have an equation of excellence multiplied in front of me today. The cast of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 16. Joining me today for a juicy preview of all things ahead beginning January 5th at 8 p.m. on MTV. Please welcome a mandatory meeting, Dawn, Geneva Karr, Hershii LiqCour-Jeté, Megami, Mhi'ya Iman LePage, Mirage, Morphine Love Dion, Nymphia Wind, Plain Jane, Plasma, Q, Sapphira Cristál, and Xunami Muse. Welcome, ladies. Congratulations. I cannot imagine how excited you must be that season 16 is finally starting, right? Like, what's the excitement level? Yes. Yes. Xunami, I do have a question for you first, though. I need you to address something, make a statement, clarify. How many seasons specifically after season 12 is season 16?
4!
I think we should also do that as a group. So on the count of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4! This is now an advertisement for Drag Race season 4, not 16. But no, this group dynamic, it is so good. And the room, it is so loud right now. Seriously, like I can only imagine what the hotel is like where they are staying for press week. I feel so bad for everyone on that floor. But I do think we need to start season 16 with a little toast. So we do have some treats. Each of you are getting a Jessica Wilde chip. Take one chip,
Is this your Tic Tac
pass the bag. This is my version of the Tic Tac lunch, the Jessica Wilde chip. Don't eat them yet. We're all gonna do a toast to season 16, and we're gonna say, season 16, I love that chip. Season 16, I love that chip. And I think Plasma is just going to hang on to her chip for the entire interview. But now that we are fed, I feel like we need to really feed the children with this interview. We have to go deep into the memory banks because it has become a bit of an EW tradition in these interviews since Lady Camden's great reveal of the Sisterhood of the Traveling Porn back on season 14. So this year, who brought the porn DVDs to the hotel and who brought the DVD player?
No.
Nobody brought the DVDs. Nobody brought
You're breaking the curse.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Nobody brought. They hacked the TVs. That's what they did.
Girl, I had to flick my beam to my imagination.
What I did to satisfy myself, I went on Netflix and watched a dirty scene.
Okay.
And you told us the episode and the timestamp.
It was season 4, episode. Season what?
Oh my gosh! Just season 4.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, so we hacked the TV. I was not expecting that answer, but there was.
No, we went on Netflix.
Went on Netflix. So sorry, Lady Camden. The streak ends with season 16 apparently.
And the streaking begins.
And a new streak begins. Yes. In all seriousness, though, this might be sweet season 16, but we did cause some spicy chaos, I think, in our interviews that we did last year, which everybody can watch on ew.com/Drag Race and our YouTube page. They are all there. Like I said, we did start some wars in those interviews. So Hershii, I need to know, have you heard from Currency since our interview?
Girl, I'm blocked. I tried to tag her in the interview so she could get, a little bit of, attention, but I guess she doesn't want it. She didn't want to wear lashes either, so, there's her drag career.
No. My introduction to Plain Jane and Dawn was with words like rotted, Delulu, rotted again. By a show of hands, please raise your hand if you have personally had Dawn be evil to you.
Geneva's hand is
I was gonna say Geneva's is the only.
Very nice.
And Mhi'ya's hand is not raised.
She wasn't mean to your face.
I wasn't behind her.
Better put that hand out.
No.
Better put that hand out.
Wait till we. Wait till we see the confessionals, darling.
And what? Baby, it's TV.
Now, please raise your hand if you've personally experienced Plain Jane being rotted.
Oh my god.
Okay,
My hand flew higher
as
than
many.
Plain.
Not as many.
This is her
come
Regina
on.
George moment, you know?
Well, has anyone been rotted to Plain Jane?
Yes, that's a good. Yes, thank you, Nymphia. Well, Dawn and Plain, I feel like since we did get the most answers for you during those individual interviews last year, what could your sisters possibly be talking about when they are saying those things?
I think I have a certain way of saying something and it just not being very nice.
Can I say something?
Can I be honest?
Actually,
you guys.
Actually,
can I
we
be
called
honest?
it like, can I be honest?
Yeah,
the
honest.
honesty.
Truly.
Okay.
Well, because it's like, here's my thing about it, okay? And I'm gonna be so serious with you. Baby, it's EW. We're being honest. My thing is that it never comes from a place of malice or actual discontent. It's just like, I'm gonna say it, and I mean it's silly, goofy, but they don't get it that way, and that's on me. That's on me.
Okay.
I think Dawn and I are actually pretty similar in that regard.
Don't bring me into that.
You're in it. Get over here. No, I'm gonna. No, but honestly, I think that, you know, as drag queens, I feel like we run the risk of being misinterpreted sometimes because, you know, we're shady and we like to have fun and we like to, you know, take digs at one another. And sometimes, you know, it can read as, you know, a little bit more serious than it actually is. You know, we're all just clowning around, having a good time. At least I am. I can't speak for Dawn. You know, maybe
No,
Dawn
I love
is
to
serious.
clown around and have a good time as well.
But you know,
Well, baby, you put the clown and clown around.
that's fine. That's fine. I'll take it.
Untucked 2.0.
I actually did dress like this just for you. My little evil elf
I
moment.
am very appreciative of that. I am so glad to kick off the Dawn Evil Elf era. But last year, I mean, when we did all talk, you all did promise that Untucked is going to be wild this year. I believe every single person was like, oh yeah, Untucked is going off. So one of the words was backstabbery. I believe, Mirage, you used the word backstabbery.
Which makes sense because that's not a word.
I'm inventive and she's mad about it.
When did you learn the word inventive? Today. Oh my god, we talking to someone earlier. Oh wow, gotta teach the next generation.
We actually, I was just reminded that Plasma is here. We banned Plasma from the building earlier today.
Rightfully
she
so.
We had to grant special permission for you, and we'll roll the clip. We do have special footage of Plasma being banned from the building.
We
so.
do, yeah.
I just got this email saying security have you. So we're gonna have to hold meetings. Can't have me in the building. What is going on?
When the clip finishes rolling, I'll say this. So what happened afterwards was Joey's questions mysteriously disappeared. And I said, you don't mess with
White women.
I actually listen.
There it goes.
Thank you so much. I love a game of Mad Libs and you just filled it in.
I am the secret 15th queen of Untucked. So Nymphia, though, when I asked you about the season ahead, you just like started vibrating and screaming, and it was a performance art piece in itself. These are some very strong reactions, and the trailer also teased some very spicy moments and some tension. So I want to hear from all of you, like, what is the dynamic of Untucked this year? Who's going at it the most, and why do you think this group, Untucked, is so particularly good?
Drunk.
Oh yeah, maybe blame it on the alcohol.
What's it called when you drink a little bit and get real drunk? I can't remember.
We call it Untucked with
lightweight.
Dawn.
Lightweight.
We call it
The cast
Xunami's
of lightweights,
afters.
baby.
Yeah.
Cast of lightweights.
Everybody's not afraid to go in on each other, honestly. I think this is a cast of really shady and we all like to read, and we all understand that reading is a part of drag. There are some girls who dish but can't take in the cast.
I know you're looking at me.
But, you know,
all right. You'll
Name
see that
names.
for yourself.
Yeah.
Name.
Would you
Name.
quit?
I felt. Stay tuned. No.
them
I
out,
felt
baby.
the head whip.
Yeah, do you queer to comment?
Wait, we need to name names.
Who can't take it?
Do you queer to
mostly
woman?
everybody in this class can take it.
I'm trying to pay attention to whose face is cracked the most.
You know what I'll
when she
say?
said that.
I can't take it.
You can't take. Well, Dawn, you did.
really
it.
can't.
There was something
Yeah, I
about
know.
like apologies and non-apologies that also kept coming up in the interviews. Am I reading too much into that? Is there something with an apology and a non-apology?
Turning a new leaf.
Okay, maybe I was just reading too much into that.
A lot of leaves were being turned.
Well,
Same leaf.
well,
Turn it
okay.
around.
Let's try this. So, if you could all point to the person that you think is like the queen of Untucked this year, just point. Point.
baby.
Everybody point at the same time. Okay, so that is unanimous, I believe.
Baby, we called it Xunami's Afters for a reason.
She was the host.
Well, Xunami, you did tell me that you were trying to rehabilitate Candy Muse's image on season 16. So, did you? Like, what? Or, well, I guess that's more for your sisters to answer if you did or not. But like, if they're all pointing to you at as the Untucked queen.
I mean, the reason why they're saying I'm the queen of Untucked is a question mark as of now because, people have to watch. But let's just say that I do love to host a party.
She's never tardy to the party.
And she likes fans, girl.
She like what?
I said she likes the fans.
Not like that. Not like that. Buy my merch.
This is going to be the thing that like the fans in 3 months when the season's over, like watching back and being like, okay, yeah, we're picking up on this thing that like she was teasing for the rest of the season. But Mhi'ya, you did say immediately before I could even finish the question, I was like, so did you carry Tamisha Iman's legacy? And you were like, yeah, yes, you did, yes, you did. So yeah, what can you tease a little bit more about why you answered so quickly with that question? Just the tongue pop. Just the tongue pop.
That was her a little bit more. That was it.
That's the answer, baby. That's the answer.
I mean, because these girls was like scared to come at me, so they ain't want no smoke. I'm just saying, they ain't want no smoke.
You know what Mhi'ya does? You'll just hear like a slight murmur and you're like, what was that? And it's just like the nastiest thing you've ever heard. It's like she's whispering it to herself.
She would walk behind your back and say something nasty.
And it's just one word.
My thing about
She would
Mhi'ya.
cut you down with just one word.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
My thing about Mhi'ya is like if you're like on the frequency of Mhi'ya, you have to be on that frequency, and then you hear it, and you heard it clearly. Everybody else is like, "What did she just say?" I was like, "I heard what she said, and I'm not saying."
Mhi'ya also, they say a picture says 1,000 words, and honey, she is painted over there to say a picture in literally just a tongue pop.
She says
a lot with a few. Baby.
She's a silent killer, okay?
Yeah, like
Mhi'ya is a silent killer.
Yeah, like something would be happening, like there would be an event, a commotion, and out of nowhere, if you're tuned into the Mhi'ya channel, what you see from across the room is Mhi'ya sitting there literally like this.
And then four people around
Plotting.
her just start screaming.
It's usually Sapphira because it's operatic laughter. Get from across the room just.
So, I was gonna say, so Geneva, I was trying to study your reaction here too. Are we coming for the congenial crown this year? Is that why we have
is that it?
Media training.
No, I was just laughing because I'm one of the ones that always gets like Mhi'ya's like reach for the girls, and everyone's like, "What the hell happened?" And me and Mhi'ya over here in the corner, like, you know.
I'm an angel.
Oh.
No, truly. Anyone who can do the things that I have seen you do, like acrobatically, just in your performances, like, I mean, that is sent from above, truly. So yes, an angel. Yes, we'll go with that. I am interested also to know how Hershii maybe. What your dynamic was like with the cast, because you are a parent. So, I mean, I wonder what it was like for you having experience being a parent and then did you have to like mama the rest of the girls?
Less time mama, just more time looking like,
Less mom, more auntie.
I see what you're,
I stole it from you.
It's a couple of things that would happen, and I just wouldn't say anything. I would just say, okay, noted. You said that, caught that, noted.
Mental
The
note.
cameras would go down, and some people would say some things, and I would go, oh, noted. Got you.
You would hack the TVs and then the Ring video would start playing. It would be like 7 days. Yes. So another thing I loved in the trailer, I do have to, I mean, Xunami, the tribute to Candy. in the trailer. Was it the same boombox?
Yes.
It was the exact same one?
Yes. Because she has it in her house. It's kind of like a museum piece at this point. When that category came, it was just perfect. So I was like, how could I not? I mean, that boombox is like another character in the franchise at this point.
There's a lot of great connections to past Ru girls on this cast. But for all of you, what do you think since this cast has been announced? And not necessarily from maybe the queens who are closest to you, but just any Ru girl in general. What has been the best reaction or DM or maybe phone call or text that you've gotten from somebody else in the Ru family?
Calorie Kardashian Williams followed me on Instagram, I'll have you know, and sometimes interacts with my content. So eat it.
Oh, sorry. I have a better one. Nicole Paige Brooks followed me.
Icon.
Nicole Paige Brooks and Valentina followed me out of the entire cast.
I almost cried when Roxy Andrews followed and DM'd me because I talked about her in my Meet the Queens. That was a big moment for
And
me.
our interview, you did too.
I recently Jinx Monsoon followed me.
Yes.
Jinx Monsoon.
Which is now even more pertinent because someone on Twitter thinks I should legally change my name to Twinks Monsoon.
I saw that actually.
It was you.
I don't mean to burst your bubble, but I think she follow all of us.
Wait, what? I missed that. Wait, what?
She said, I don't mean to burst your bubble, but I think she followed all of us. Well, honey, she's not looking at your page. She's looking at my page.
Oh, you know what? I believe that.
I will say,
She could be her daughter.
Tomorrow Black had responded to my shade that I...
It's funny because it's true.
Wait, Mirage and then Mhi'ya. Wait, Mirage wants to say something. No, it's okay.
So Kimora Black had responded to the light shade that I may have thrown at her during my Meet the Queens. And I think we're cool now.
Great. We love to hear it.
I think we're good.
That sounds unsure.
Shay Kool-Aid followed me, and I love Shay. So.
I wish I had nails. Morphine, I have to know, did you ever hear from Bad Bunny after you snubbed him at his music video shoot? You said he was nice on the shoot, but I'm just wondering if he maybe...
Well, now that he's with Kendall Jenner, he's no longer in Miami. So I know.
They broke up.
No way.
Morphine, look into the camera and get your man.
Papi, ven pa la casa, por favor. Que te extraño.
I want to talk a little bit more about the season ahead because Megami and Nymphia, I feel like Nymphia, your reaction when I was talking about twists, that was also what prompted my favorite, the physical reaction you had. And then Megami, you also had a lot to say about twists. You said there's some classic twists, maybe some new ones. Since you both had such strong reactions to that, I'm wondering from both of you, what is coming ahead? What if you could give some mood words or like just tease maybe what is in store?
For the Rated Queen twist, it is the only word is rotted. Cause like, why would you make us do that? That is rotted.
Rotted Queen.
But you know what? It is nice that Immunity came back, and we will see how that all plays out.
Mm-hmm. Nymphia, what had you so gagged?
Everything.
She doesn't even know what show she was
These
on.
queens are just overwhelming, and it was really stressful. But
I have a theory about Nymphia that when she doesn't know what to say, she just goes and just starts like.
Actually, Don, you really got me there. I was like blacked out at that interview because it was so early. I was like, I didn't sleep. I was like twitching. I was like,
As like a teaser, I would say one of my favorite words to think about this season is hoarders.
What'd you call us?
Oh,
Wait,
we
why?
stole everything from the
Why?
workroom?
Hoarders.
Yeah.
Hoarders. I said what I said. Hoarders.
I like that I don't get it because I'm gonna think about it.
Yeah, I'm like,
Think about it, and then as you watch the
We
season,
were
you'll be
there.
like,
We're still thinking about it.
Exactly. Sapphira, you got to give me something. Like
No,
what?
no. That's it.
That's it.
Hoarders.
Okay, so if we tell people tune back into this video at this exact timestamp in 3 months, they'll know what we're talking about.
They will
I mean,
exactly know exactly
got it.
what we're talking about.
Great.
I don't know what
Great.
Exactly.
I think hoarders could refer to the state of Plain Jane's station in the workroom.
Plain Jane's, Miss Morphine station, Miss Morphine's booth. Mama, you want to talk about the tsunami coming through? It was at Morphine station.
Jujubee did say you didn't give back her suitcase, so have you given it back yet? With all the things you hoarded from sex?
Juju, I promise I still have all your suitcases. You will see them one day.
I don't think Jujubee's getting back that suitcase unless
You are
Plain
Juju.
Jane hires an assistant to really go through it.
Honey, the plane lost her luggage, and it's clear.
You haven't
Girl,
unpacked.
Juju's gonna send her lawyers after me. Don't say that. Juju, I love you, and I'll see you soon, baby. Okay, with all your luggage.
Megami, I'm glad that you did bring up the Raider Queen though, because I was gonna ask about Raider Queen, and there's also something mentioned in the trailer about immunity. I'm not sure if that's tied to Raider Queen, but it's an interesting concept, I think, and I do like the thought of seeing the game played in a different way. So I'm wondering, for Raider Queen, did you all sort of align on strategy? Did you talk about who you were going to vote for, and was it really based on merit, or do you think there was some shadiness in the voting? No. Okay.
Was it really,
Foolery?
was it really based
Okay.
on merit? Is this RuPaul's Drag Race?
Girls were lying.
Everybody was voting in their own way.
Alliance.
Maya said
It was
alliance. There's
alliance.
alliance.
There was. I think that there were some alliances. I
definitely
think that
was.
some people, some people decided that they knew how to vote, and that's, I know what good is. And then some people decided that, there was all sorts of reasoning.
Some of the girls are dirty, and some of the girls aren't. That's just how it is.
It's me. I'm dirty. I picked favorites, and I did not go based off of merit at all.
Did you all discuss with each other who you were going to vote for, though?
No. Well, yes.
Kind of.
Kind of, vaguely, not really.
We did discuss among each other who we were going to vote for, but I think some of these girls might have been a little dishonest and, voted for somebody who they didn't announce to the group. You know what I mean? I was always very, very honest and legitimate with my votes.
She's also a liar.
I'm not sure what it is yet. Did that set the tone, do you think, for the way the rest of the season played out, that sort of voting right away?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I saw a tweet that said, either this whole season is full of villains, or we would all be the individual villains on other seasons we might appear on.
Oh my God, I think that's so true.
Yeah. Very that.
I don't know. I have no reply to that. I just think it's interesting.
I would like to elaborate on that discourse.
Why don't you?
Because I think the idea of a villain on reality television is a bit nuanced, and I don't think any of us are villains. I think we're just fun and a little evil.
We've been getting a lot of responses about how this seems very much like a family, and I can't speak for everyone here, but it very much feels like a family to me. We very much love each other. We very much also hate each other, but it comes with a lot of love.
It definitely, I can feel that it's playful jabs here and there. It's a very fun dynamic with you all.
Yes, very plainful jabs.
Plainful jabs. Well, speaking of unexpected twists, Amanda's breastplate in the trailer appears to be the secret 15th queen of the season. It is having a moment. I love it. People are there. I love it. I would like to know, Amanda, what you think of the fact that that has become a star in its own right, the secret 15th queen.
Essentially, it's this, right? I'm just a woman in this world, doing the best she can with what she got. And some days, right, this woman will look in the mirror and think, and then I'll say, are you okay? Whoa, whoa.
Let Amanda speak.
She pulled a Mhi'ya right now. She pulled a Mhi'ya and it gagged me.
What did she
Share with the class, cuticle.
I can't remember exactly quite.
Oh, good thing you were mic'd.
Amanda said, a girl's got to work with what she's got, and then Q leans down and goes, what she's got is a turkey neck.
Gobble, gobble, baby.
Amanda, please finish what you were saying, please.
Essentially, a woman in the world doing the best she can with what she's got, whatever. I look in the mirror, I say sickening. I think to myself, you could use a necklace. I look around. I don't see a necklace. So guess what? We're pumping into the workroom with a titty bib.
And now it's a star all on its own. So yes.
And guess what? And guess what? You're still talking about it.
Exactly.
Hi.
Exactly. Something else in the first clip that was released earlier this week, Xunami and Q, there was a conversation about social media queens, TikTok queens. It made me think of a video that also we saw of a video circulating online of Sapphira performing in a club that sort of blew everyone away, which there was a lot of conversation, I think, this past year about the more and more, I guess you could say, quote unquote, social media queens going on to Drag Race. How do you feel about maybe the line that some fans seem to be drawing about Instagram queens and queens versus live performance? Or do you think that driving that wedge is harmful, or do you think it's necessary?
No, I think it's the thing. For me, it was social commentary, because obviously drag grew from nightclubs, right? You had to see it in person. Now we're seeing it on TV, which is wonderful. And then social media is expanding on it. So it's like another avenue to do it. So I think it's great. They go both hand in hand. I like the live version because you cannot substitute real life experiences, you know, because you can paint something very beautiful online, but then when you see it in person, it probably has no substance.
Before you come for Xunami, she came at it playfully, girl.
Right.
This is drag. This is drag,
And
mama.
I just want to clarify that when I said driving the wedge, I didn't mean you were. I meant the fans.
Right. Well, that's the thing
online.
too, because obviously, like, I'm not the first person to say that, you know. But am I a little bit of a snob when it comes to like how I started drag? Absolutely. You know, because to me it's harder.
Growing up in the scene is different than growing up like online.
Behind
you
your
know?
screen. Yeah, because you can, you know, you have so much room to perfect it. Whereas in real life, you gotta just go with it. You know, when I first started, I didn't look like this. I was busted.
No.
Go down on my Instagram. You will see the pictures. You know what I mean? And I'm proud of that.
I also feel like they say that Drag Race is the Olympics of drag. It's also the great equalizer of drag. We all walk in with whatever experience we have, and we all come out of it completely reliant on what we walk in with.
Look, I'm not gonna
that's
lie.
it.
Like when I went in there, I told Sapphira this. There were other moments where we were getting ready, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just look at this because her mug. I was like, I want to look like that. You know what I mean? So it's to me, that's what it is.
Yeah. Well, I think too, speaking of actual like performance talents, there were two things that I was like, I still are burned in my brain from when we talked last year. Geneva's leg hair art, which I love that so much. I think it is so unique. I think it's so great. Is that something you do? So you actually do that on stage too? I don't think I asked you that when we did our.
Well, listen. For the most part, no. That's something I do for social media because I like to break the internet here and there, you know. And it hadn't been done before. But normally I wouldn't, you know.
Another talent that I know is blowing everybody away, Sapphira. You know I can't let you get away from this interview without doing a little opera. You told me you're gonna be ready, right?
Oh.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can all do an opera performance
here
with
in the
Sapphira.
hotel every night.
So let's all.
That's not a wake up call. It's a wake up aria.
So let's just all give it. Can we just all give a little tune in chorus with Sapphira? 3. Lovely.
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 Maybe you should sing and someone else should lip sync it.
God. Hershii has. Beautiful. So I just have a few quick questions, and then we're gonna play a game. Guest judges this season, they're amazing. Charlize Theron, Sarah Michelle Gellar, people are very excited about. La Roche, people are very excited about. So if quickly we have like a fun memory of like Sarah Michelle Gellar and Charlize Theron, because those people are very excited about them.
Oh, she brought us food.
Yes.
Charlize Theron brought us food.
And she baked it herself, and it was delicious.
What is
It was
what
good.
Was it?
What was it like a
It was
South African?
donut.
Yeah.
Pastry.
Mama, they were so juicy and moist.
I ate 2.
I ate 3.
For Sarah Michelle Gellar, I am a huge Buffy fan, and I'm freaking out because like Buffy the Vampire Slayer is there.
Did you know her drag?
And every one of them is like, oh my God, it's Daphne from Scooby-Doo!
Yeah,
I'm like,
This next question, it's an important question. Geneva, you spoke in the trailer about being a DACA queen, which, I mean, it seems like a very powerful and important thing to speak on. So if you're comfortable, I would just like to know why that was such an important story for you to tell and what maybe the response has been like since the trailer dropped.
Well, there's actually 2 of us.
I was gonna say,
it's,
who is?
you know, us 2.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Xunami and
Okay.
myself.
Yeah.
So we're the first DACA / people, dreamers, right? And it's important because I feel like a lot of people didn't know that you can audition for the show, me included, because it is like a work kind of like thing, you know, like to be here legally. Which is why it took me till like 3 years ago to start auditioning. And I feel like there's a lot of people that need to be represented that, you know, we're the voice for. And you know what better than my sister Xunami and I to, you know, be the first, hopefully of many more.
That's beautiful. I am so glad that you both were able to do that. That is
to go through this together.
Yes. That's a beautiful thing.
Y la queso.
Very beautiful, very beautiful. We do have a game for everybody to play because it's clear that some political figures have targeted the LGBTQIA community throughout the last year. So we're going to do a little maxi challenge of our own, the Magga makeover, to mock some of these politicians that are trying to enact anti-LGBTQIA plus legislation. We've split you off into 3 teams, 2 groups of 3, 1 group of 4. Our 4 judges are back at the end. You are each gonna have 60 seconds to give drag makeovers to hold up your photos. Ron DeSantis, Nikki Haley, and Donald Trump. You all have very deluxe makeup materials to give them drag makeovers, and at the end of it, our 4 judges over here are going to judge the best drag makeover, and the winners will get a prize. We're gonna start the timer. Everybody has 60 seconds. When your 60 seconds are up, you pass it to the next queen. The teams that have 3, somebody's gonna go twice since there's a team with 4. Are we ready? All right, 1, 2, go.
Girl,
come on. 30 seconds left on the first one. There's no progress on this one. That's from what I can see.
If I'm Twinks Monsoon, this is Banana Winter.
That's drag, honey. That's drag.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Next queen. Okay, next queen. Next queen.
Show your work, students. Show
Next
your
card,
work.
honey, next card.
Show your work.
Plain Jane looks very invested in what Xunami is doing right now.
Honey. She is
Oh,
a
if you
woman.
have suggestions, please feel free. The judges look enthralled.
Actually kind of you know.
4,
3, 2, 1. Happy New Year.
This election is about to be
There's a whole talk
rigged.
show going on over there, and I want to know what it is. This is
You what?
officially a pageant. Yes.
Number 6.
This is a pageant.
Do you hear what I?
Okay, we got 15 seconds.
We are the Electoral College.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, switch.
The Senate chambers.
I just got a sneak preview. And
I know. No matter the results of this election, somewhere in Florida, votes will still be being counted for quite some time. So there's really no way of knowing what's about to happen and what the real truth is. But I encourage you to follow along with all of the Entertainment Weekly press that we're doing for RuPaul's Drag. Hold on.
She has stolen your job, baby.
She has stolen. Is she pretending to be me? Yes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. We're done. No more working. Now please reveal your drag name and also your photo.
Let's make it feel real.
That's okay.
My queen.
So she's not my drag daughter, but her name is Donna Scrump.
Oh, lovely. Gorgeous. Yes, and this is where
She got her
Mirage
eyes bedazzled.
tried to draw glitter on a black background.
Honey, the
which is not
demon
working.
is here.
All right, team number 2.
Ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary individuals, please welcome to the stage Complex Carb.
Lovely.
Complex Kardashian.
1 chop. 2 chops.
Complex Kardashian Williams, Davenport O'Hara, Cristál, Nutmeg Ganache, Tori Meeting. The snack. Jeté.
Last but certainly not least, team number 3.
We'd like to introduce you to the absolutely lovely Rhonda Santis.
The dancing clown.
Dancing clown.
2 chops.
2 chops.
I believe the judges now must deliberate and they must choose a winner. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's the winner? Sapphira, deliver the jury of our queers answer.
The winner is Complex Kardashian.
Yes.
We love you, Complexity.
No,
Our rig.
no.
Your mommies love you.
Let's just
She
congenial
had a
clap.
wig on already.
And where you think she got that?
Okay, now for the prize. You get to keep the beauty supplies that you use. Yay!
You know, I actually was gonna go get this from Ulta later,
Yep,
so.
there you go. Lovely. Thank you all so much for being here. This was such a lovely interview. This is such a great cast. You are all so much fun. We all cannot wait to see what you do on season 16 of RuPaul's Drag Race. I can't believe we're saying it. 16 years, what a legacy. And I am so...
15 years.
15 years, 16 seasons. Read me. But we are excited to see how you all push this legacy forward when the season premieres January 5th, 8 p.m. MTV. Everybody tune in. And thank you again to the cast of RuPaul's Drag Race season 16.